hear the drama. And right next to me here, I've got Micheal Cherrie. He's an actor. Very well known, long time. You used to call him the Olivier, what, the Laurence Olivier of the Trinidad and Tobago. He was big, yeah. He still is.
I'm technically a husband now.
At all. Because right now, Micheal Cherrie is making his way into film. And from what I understand, he is featured in a couple of the films that have been shown, and he also did one. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a kind of experimental documentary. I'm doing the degree at UE as well, and in your second year, at the end of your second year, one of the things you have to deliver is this documentary. And
that's your coursework assignment. Interesting.
Yeah. Your first year is a short, second year is a documentary, and third year is a short and a feature, like a featurette kind of thing that you have to, so...
Who are teachers up there at the university? What's some of the teachers up there?
Well, Yao.
Yao, good.
Bruce Paddington is the head of the program. Used to be a woman by the name of Jean Antoine. There's a guy from the States, Christopher Mayer. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Laird is there as well.
Right.
Christopher Laird actually taught me documentary. We have Max Bitzer, German cinematographer. I mean, excellent, brilliant.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
good.
Yeah. So how many films you're in this festival?
How many films shown in this festival?
How much you're in?
Or that I'm in this festival? Like
3?
5?
Yeah.
Starring Micheal Cherrie. Starring Micheal Cherrie.
The definition of a Trinidad film is to have Micheal Cherrie.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
That's a joke.
No, but actually, that is a good sign. You're a working artist, and not many artists are they consider you working.
Yeah.
And then you're in school as well.
Yeah,
so it's going to be pretty good.
It's quite a balance to maintain. But no, the name of my film is Breathe, and it plays. It starts playing on the 16th, and I think there are a couple other times it's playing. I mean, you can check the website to see what times. But it's an experimental documentary along the lines of. I was kind of trying to go for a Terrence Malick style. Terrence Malick did.
Terrence Malick, Hamilton, help me out here.
Thin Red Line.
Okay, all right, okay.
The New World,
you see now, these are people who know they're nuts. You understand? Yes.
But trying to use sound as well too. Interestingly, I mean, not the kind of run-of-the-mill documentary.
Well, I hope it works. Best, Micheal. I wish you the best. I hope I'll be able to see Breathe.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing a rundown here of all the films and when they're being shown. And so good. I'll have to really, manage my time well. Tell me something, Yao. In terms of the filmmaking that's happening in Trinidad, there are some interesting developments that are occurring. But what about Latin America, South America? They're involved too with the festival. Any films that hit you, like really touched you?
Coming for the festival?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen any yet. But,
you haven't seen?
But there's some stuff there's a film from the Bahamas. There's some films from Cuba. There's films from the black filmmakers from Britain. So Steve.
So it's not just Caribbean and
well, it's
Latin America,
diasporic as well.
And world cinema.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize this. I thought it was just this region. Latin America, the Caribbean.
Well, it's also filmmakers from the Caribbean working like in the States, working in the UK. So there's that diasporic element
feel to it
as well.
Yeah. Steve McQueen, whose film is showing Hunger. Steve McQueen won at Cannes.
No, this is not the Steve McQueen of the All-American.
No, he would have been resurrected for this.
It's not magnificent.
Somebody told me there, they said, Mairoon, the mere idea Steve McQueen, the actor, is because you're over 50. Well, to them, Micheal. I could have just been well informed. Precisely.
Yes.
What's wrong with them?
But this Steve McQueen is a Caribbean. He's originally from the Caribbean, out of the UK. Black British filmmaker. He won at Cannes 2 years ago with Hunger, which is a beautifully shaped film. So stuff like that, you're going to see some really powerful films, I should say. Most of it from the Caribbean diaspora. They're Latin American films, some world cinema too. So very, very eclectic mix.
Very, very. Okay, well, guess what, viewers? You've got an opportunity now to get a little peep of Breathe. Okay, that is the film that Micheal Cherrie is in. And
No,
that is
no.
also your film.
Well, I'm not in it. I directed it.
Or he directed it.
Yeah.
All right? So enjoy. Wow, breathe. Interesting. And it's a fact. Because if we continue with what's going on out there, we wouldn't be able to breathe, you know. We'd be walking around with masks all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty much, you know, I mean, the thing that, you know, in a sense progresses us as, or, you know, we'd like to think that, you know, makes us progressive as human beings. The industrial world, you know, maybe be the thing that
That's where it's on.
will
Yeah,
cut short the species.
Could be our own doing them. Because we
Exactly.
created those monsters.
Yeah.
You know? What about educational films? Are you involved in that aspect of educational films, or
Not-
it's simply film? You just film because as an artist, this is what you're doing.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
Okay.
it's just about self-expression. Something like in any artist, what you have inside, you want to get it out, you know?
Because I'm one of them people believe we learn more from what we see than anything else.
Yeah.
You know, and I would love to see, as a teacher, as an artist out there, I would love to see much more of the work out there or educating be done
Yeah.
that way. Because there is much more, if you evaluate students who learn using the old chalk and talk method and those who learn using other methods, you know, audiovisual aids, and so you'd see a remarkable difference in the outcome of learning.
Yep.